Alright, it is Tuesday the 10th of March, and today is motherfucking back day. It's back and buys and rear delts. It's supposed to be rear delt and bicep focus, but another one of the parts I want to focus on in this bulk is going to be my back. Trying to get a bit more depth to it and a bit more width. And my biceps are probably one of my more developed parts, so I think focusing back is probably going to be a more useful method to getting where I want to be. I've got the pineapple pre today, got my pre-workout in there, and it's banging. So the plan today, probably lat pull down, cable row, rear delt flies, normal curls, hammer curls, and easy bar curls for my biceps. Then face pulls, and it's essentially like a tricep push down, but you keep your arms stiff so it works your back. I'm going to call it a pullover. We'll call it that. And yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. So I think I will see you in there. Alright, we're starting up here in the studio because the gym is fucked busy. So I think the odds of me getting a lat pull down in the next half an hour are pretty damn low. So not to worry. We'll start with some face pulls, some pullovers, and then maybe some rear delt flies as well. Alright. Jesus, that's not too bad. Also, new fit, my Boohoo Man stuff came. So I got these like nice joggers. These were only like a tenner, and it's like new tops, pretty sick. But yeah, I've got a few other things. I got like 2 vests, a top, and 2 pairs of joggers, and it was like 45 quid or something. It arrived in like 5 days from me ordering it, and all the stuff's sweet, so I can't really recommend them enough, to be honest. My hamstrings are killing from yesterday. Alright, starting off light for the first couple sets. Don't want to go in and pull something, but damn, I can already feel that pretty well. We'll up the weight just a little bit. Also, update on the Pokemon game. We got our second gym badge. I would say I'm starting to worry that we're making too much progress on the game compared to where we are in this bulk, but to be honest, the first 2 gym badges are like instant to get. Also, I've upped the volume of the mic. A couple people told me, and then I looked back and I realized the video is actually pretty quiet. Like, if you have it on max volume, it's fine, but like, who the fuck starts their video on like max volume? So hopefully the audio should be a lot louder. Hopefully not too loud, but it should be better. Really trying to focus on the squeeze with these reps. I don't know what you call this exercise, but it burns, so I like it. This is also an example of an exercise that I stole from someone who I went to the gym with, and like, they were fairly new to the gym, and they just started doing that, and I was like, what is that? And then I started doing it, and I was like, oh fuck, that actually it's pretty hard. It's a later session tonight. I think it's like 8:30, 9ish already, which probably isn't an optimal time to drink pre-workout, but I've been at work all day and I was trying to avoid the rush here. It's a pretty busy gym, so I definitely didn't want to come at like 6 p.m. Granted, I don't think it'll quiet out until like 10 p.m. tonight, but I think I've got more of a chance doing what I want around 9ish than I do at like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. Back is definitely a focus of this bulk. And I feel like I say everything's a focus on this bulk, but legs is number one, and I think back is number two, because my chest, shoulders, and arms are all, I think, pretty good. I think it's more like bringing the rest of my physique up to that level, as opposed to really focusing on trying to grow them. I mean, obviously, I want to get a bigger chest, shoulders, and arms, but I think I'm just going to slow down a bit on those and try and focus more on back and legs, because I think they're the struggling areas at the moment. That pullover literally gets like my back, my shoulders, and my biceps in one. I'm not sure if I'm just doing something wrong, but it feels pretty good. Alright, I think we'll leave those there and do some rear delt flies. That felt pretty good. Alright, well, we'll do 1 or 2 more sets of that. We'll do 2 more sets of that, and then hopefully go downstairs and try and get a lat pull down. I might try and up the weight actually. I already feel like I've got a pump. I haven't even done like lat pull down or row or anything yet. Back's feeling numb. Well, I think we'll pause there, and hopefully I can go downstairs and grab a lat pull down. So I'll see you in a sec. Alright, we're back. No lat pull down available yet, so we're moving straight into biceps, and then we're going to try and do lat pull down after doing biceps, which isn't fucking ideal, as you can imagine. But so, as I mentioned yesterday, biceps, I usually do a superset. It's kind of been the same superset for like the last 18 months. You pretty much just need like a lightweight. Like I usually do the 6 or the 8s, then a heavier weight, which I usually do the 16s or the 18s, and then the easy bar, which I've just put 7.5 on each side. The first few sets on arms always fucking sucks, because it just hurts. I feel like you get 1 or 2 sets in and your arms go a bit numb and it feels way easier. That first set is just like stiff and fucking painful. First superset done. Alright. Next set. Also, these Gymshark vests are literally my favourite vest. They're always on sale. I've got about 4 of them. I think they cost me £8 each or something. It's pretty fucking good. I think, as you can tell, I'm wearing the small one today. We've got 2 mediums, no, 3 mediums and a small, and I think I picked up the small, so we're rocking it. One more set to go, and then we're gonna go find a fucking lat pull down machine. Even if I have to wait, we'll just firm it. Pretty good pump, to be honest. I think the magic part about fucking biceps is It literally doesn't matter what weight you've got. Like, I could rinse my arms with the 2 kilo dumbbells. You just got to practice the form, the squeeze, and yeah, you get enough reps in. You can fuck your arms up with anything. You probably curl nothing and you get a pump. Let's get this hard set over with. I think we'll call it there for arms, and hopefully get a lat pull down or a cable row. If not, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'll find something. Back is, funnily enough, one of my weaker things strength-wise as well. Don't know what it is, just like, it might be because I don't weigh much, or I feel like that's just an excuse, but I've never been able to lat pull down much, so we'll start off on like 39 and see where we get. That was a little light. I should have my straps. So it's genuinely one of the fucking worst feelings in the world when you think you've got your straps and you don't. I've had chest days where I go to like, I'll put like 120 on the bench, like go to put my straps on and I don't have them. And all of a sudden, like, what should be a good heavy session, I have to rep like 100 out because my wrists literally can't take it. We'll put it up to 52. See how that feels. I think that grip was a little too wide. So the other day with my brother, we did kind of actually switch up another hand placement on the bar. Well, it's like a superset, I guess. You start like wide range and then you go to like medium, and then you do close grip and under, and that fried me, so I'll probably do that again. Yeah, that feels better. I hope I'm not knocking the mic with the bar. And go for this grip. God fucking damn. Whew. Tell you what, it might be busy. We definitely haven't done this in the order I kind of intended, but kind of pretty wicked pump. Also, I'm going to have to consult the bulk plan and track my weight increase for the next couple of weeks, see where we get to. you know, we should be gaining between probably 0.3 and 0.4 kilos a week. So 2,800 calories a day provides that. We'll stick with it until it doesn't. If I'm gaining too much, I might have to cut back a little, and if I'm not gaining enough, well, I can always eat more, so no worry there. But yeah, I think for a bulk, the kind of key to staying lean is not starting with some fucking ridiculous calorie surplus. Like, in theory, you should only be eating like 200 or 300 above maintenance until your weight gain kind of plateaus and stays still, and then you up it again by like another maybe 200 calories, and it's kind of rinse and repeat from there. You know, keep eating the same amount until you stop gaining weight. Right, let me shut the fuck up and do this set. This stretch, if you just go left to right, fuck, corkscrew. I think that's us done. Fuck. Well, I'll see you in a sec. I have no idea what that looks like, but pretty fucking happy with the pump we've got, so I guess I'll review the footage and see how it was. But I'll probably join you back in the car. Alright, we are back in the car. Had to cut the post down a little short. I'm sure you can see, like, we started recording and like 1 minute later there were like 20 people in the changing room, so but I haven't reviewed the footage, but I was happy with today. Thought it was a pretty sick workout considering it was kind of a random order. But yeah, I got a wicked pump. I'll have to go back and actually look at the footage of the pose down, but hopefully the lighting was a big improvement compared to what it was before, but I guess we'll find out. Tomorrow, I believe, is push and it's shoulders, which is sick. I'm proper excited for it. Love a shoulder day. Gonna do some dumbbell shoulder press is the big main one. Front and side lat raises, probably on the cable. We didn't get around to doing shrugs today, so I might actually do shrugs tomorrow. And then obviously some tricep stuff, like tricep extensions on the cables. Probably some pec fly, just to hit a bit of chest. Or I can do something like incline bench. But the only thing is, it's probably just a bit front delt heavy. And after my last chest day, I should probably, try and relax a bit on that front. So But we'll come to that tomorrow. But yeah, I was really happy with the session today. Not sure how I'm gonna sleep. I think taking 200 milligrams of caffeine at like 8:30 in the evening is pretty shit idea. But we had a good session, so that's all that really matters. Now I'm probably gonna go home. I've hit all my macros today. I'm at like 200 grams of protein, about 2,600 calories, and like 50 grams of fat. So pretty stellar day of eating. I think I might just go home and have a cup of tea and maybe a small bowl of porridge or something before I go to bed. Just to fill the void. I don't want to go too crazy. I could go home and smash a whole pack of bagels and a pot of peanut butter, but I'll suppress that urge for now. Maybe later in the bulk that'll be something something I'll look forward to. But until then, today was a pretty sick workout and I'm happy with it. So I guess all there is to say is I'll see you tomorrow for push day.